Welcome back to Friends of the Night. Now, we've heard some people come out over the course of the past 50, 60 years that say they have worked at Area 51, Groom Lake. People like Bob Lazar talking about the secret government programs that have been going on. You know, when it comes to alien technology, when it comes to future technology, we believe that Area 51 is the place that all of this is happening. Now, a man came out that most people probably aren't aware of that claims he worked in the warehouse at Area 51. Now, in 1961, this man moved to Las Vegas. He was a record producer doing country productions, and on the side, he worked at different warehouses, furniture warehouses, and then he got a job at EG&G working in the warehouse. Now, if you're not familiar with EG&G, they're the ones that did the nuclear testing at the Nevada site. Okay, the first nuclear testing in New Mexico happened in Nevada. He was working for E&G at the time. Now, when he talks about the community of people that worked at the warehouse at Area 51, he said it was just a normal job. Nobody really knew about the secret projects. Nobody really even seemed to care at the time. They just thought that this was a warehouse job. You know, when it came to funding these projects, you know, if you needed a pen, you just write out a slip and they would buy you a whole bunch of pens. And if you needed another piece of equipment, you just write it and it would all just come right into the warehouse. Nobody really had a lot of information past that, besides the fact that it seemed to be that all the other projects that were going on were already funded. It never seemed like there was any talk among Area 51, the warehouse, anybody inside of it that knew that they were trying to raise money or for any projects going on. Everything seemed to already be fully funded. Now, when this man describes the secret people that were working there, he saw these people. Again, he worked with the warehouse people, but he would see other people there working on projects. And the way he described these people were kind of like a James Bond type of vibe, where they were very clean cut, very well put together. They were the supreme people on the site, you know, and he just said that they reminded him of James Bond. Now, during the last year of his time working on the site, he was on Highway 6, which is one of the main highways near Area 51. And he said about 100 yards away from him driving in the truck with another guy, I believe his name was Jerry, they saw about 100 yards in front of them some type of creature cross the road. Now, 100 yards is you know, about the size of a football field. So if you saw a creature a football field away, or even a person, it would be a little hard to see. But the way he described this person, this creature, was it was standing upright and it reminded him of an ape. Now, when they got close to the creature or to the being, whatever it was, he said it was gone, and you know, there were some rocks along that area that it could have blended into. So, you know, it's funny and weird at the same time that this guy worked at Area 51. He was a record producer at the time, bouncing around different warehouses, pretty much just trying to find a little side job to keep some money coming in while he produced these albums and whatever he was doing with country music at the time. And that during the last year is when he saw something cross the road. And it seemed to be he didn't want to start a big Bigfoot conspiracy, because he believes that Area 51, Groom Lake, is housing these extraterrestrial beings from the Roswell crash of 1947. So if it seems to be that the 1947 crash happened and that Area 51 has these beings that they're doing work on, you know, trying to figure out the technology that they have to reverse engineer, you know, these future technologies of the universe. And it's supposed to be happening at Area 51. So you just have to think that if this thing was some type of being from another planet crossing the road, what's going on? Did it get loose? Are there enough of them where, like, they come back? I don't really know. Again, I thought this was really strange. Again, this guy's just some guy in the warehouse that said he was driving down US 6 and saw this thing cross the road 100 yards away. Again, if you're going 40 miles an hour across a football field, it shouldn't take that long to travel 100 yards. So they probably got to this thing in no time, and it was gone. He said it camouflaged in the rocks, and they believe they saw something. So, yeah, guys, this is a weird one. The only person that I personally have heard of that worked at, S4 Area 51 was Bob Lazar. And Bob's story is way different because he believes that he actually, was working on these crafts compared to a guy that was just in a warehouse driving home or wherever he was coming from and saw this being cross the road in front of him. So, guys, I don't really know what to think about it. Let me know what you guys think. Drop it down in the comments. And if you know anything else about this story, please let me know. Other than that, I will talk to you soon. Bye.